All right.
The step he was doing, I said, he got it.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Let me say this and try to say it this way. I had four, and I'll do it this way. There are 4 different stages in my life that I look at. And the 4 things that I look at is, the first one was my dad making me a man. The second one was my mom that taught me how to become a minister. The third one was my uncle, Bishop Blain, that taught me how to be a pastor.
All right.
And the last one was Bishop Blain that taught me how to be a bishop.
Amen.
I say that in this sense because I was young, I'm still young.
Amen, amen. That's right.
And when the General Assembly had board meeting and different things was going on and different things that needed to be done, I was one of the people for bishop. And I hesitated. And I went to bishop. Everybody needs somebody to help them to become somebody. Brother Blain, if I go over 3, stand up and put your hand on my shoulder. That'll be fine. But Bishop was the person that I went to. God bless Mother Blain. But every time I would go to the house, she'd say, "Do you need something to drink?" I said, "No, ma'am." She'd say, "Well, I'm going in the room so Bishop can talk to you." She would leave, and I would sit with Bishop. And he would go over with me all of the things that I needed to know. And he said, "You come back another day." So week after week, I would go to Bishop. And the last time I went, I remember him telling me, it's not the age of the individual that determines what you can be, but it's that which you have taken in.
All right.
From what was given to you.
Come on now.
Amen.
That's right.
I'm a bishop today because Bishop put a lot in me. I taught for 9 years now. I've been at St. John. My mom was there and Bishop was there. But it's been 9 years. I've been back from Georgetown County, back here. I did not lead Bishop, but I served with Bishop. He was a man that just had so much to give you, but he never forced
That's right.
it on you. That's why I love him. He never forced it. A lot of people, other than you seen it on the program today, that he had his doctorate. He never mentioned it, but he lived it.
Yep.
What I've learned from Bishop is that you can dress, you can try to impress people, but if it's not in you, it's nothing to come out of you. Bishop was a man that needed no great titles.
Right.
He didn't need you to know what education he had. He just wanted you to know that he was a child of God. And I want to tell you this, when I knew of him, now he knew of me from birth on. But when I really knew of Bishop, when he started coming back home for the homecoming celebration at St. John. And I watched him then, and what I found out that he was a man of God. I watched him over the years. You know what I found out? He was a man of God. I watched him in his old years. He was a man of God. When I listen to the stories of others, I understand that he was a man of God.
Amen. Amen.
What can I tell you about Bishop? He was a man of God.
That's all.
That was humble. It made no difference to him where you put him. It made no difference to him what you call him. But he knew who he was. And you know what I tell people now? I say I learned from Bishop one thing, is that it makes no difference where you sit me.
Come on now.
I'm the same person, regardless to where you put me.
That's right.
Bishop. He needed no stage. He needed no bright lights on him. But what he had a word in him.
Yes, he did.
And I will say to you today what he would always say during revivals, different places, and he used to love to preach from Revelation. But the one thing he would always leave, he said, he that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying to the church. I will say to the family today, you heard Bishop.
Yes.
You live with Bishop. You listen at Bishop praying. You listen at him singing. And I will tell all of you right now, if you want to make Bishop proud, be what God has called you to be.
Amen.
Because I will tell you this, God has placed anointing on this family, and some may run, some may squirt away, but God has done it, and he done it through Bishop. So I say to you today, be what God will have you to be. I want to say this today, and I'm going to sit down with this. Bishop was the oldest preacher we had in our family. The next one is my uncle back there, Overseer John Blain. He's the next one.
All right.
I want to say to all of us that are preachers now, we're the next guard.
All right.
Can we stand like Bishop stood?
Yes.
If you want to remember Bishop, stand like he stood.
All right.